anyone who was greedy but gone. Come after me, sinner! I will take you under my authority.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed.
What in Krat's name happened here? I haven't a clue myself. There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something. Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is... Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
You know that stalker? Wow! I didn't know he was still alive! I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there. You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to. They almost took charge of planning for the grand exhibition, but that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be... weapons. So I'm an orphan, and that hardly makes me exotic and Krat. Can I help you?
One, two. We have a schedule of late time. Tonight! Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents in the Marlin district. A nasty puppy has invaded our territory. Be careful.
I saw you go into the factory. But you're here, so...
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you, all intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well.
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's
so? You gonna do it? Smart choice. Look at our smart friend, guy.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats. What do you think? Not bad, eh? How would you have done this? Hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know? And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
The news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts it down. What a deal! Now hurry up and run, you idiots!
Just where you've been? Oh, congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want it for as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery. Now, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is so full of puppets it seems are about fit to bust, it's time for the riddle. No more waiting. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this... Correct! Fantastic insight. Yes, that's what I would have said if you'd been right, but you were not. I'm not angry, just disappointed. And a little angry. You, caller, are an absolute blockhead. You know what, caller? It's been quite a pleasure. So I think you've earned quite a nice piece. What's a monster? What's a man? And what's the real difference? Isn't what's more important our very existence? Oh, don't take it so hard, my dear incorrect friend. As a first-time riddle riddler, you get a free pen. But I'm all out of pens, so doors and keys and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not so...
bonus activity. This is gonna be so much fun.
That's it! Support! It's my turn! So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing.
You're no bastard. You're a sweeper. Where's news of yours?
This puppet's crazy!
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the... right?
Mercy, I beg you, don't... I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry. I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain... Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. Fortunately, I found the gold coin tree that can be used to make a cure. It's right beyond this door. But there's a problem. When I tried to pick the gold coin fruit, I couldn't even get close. It actually burned me. It's probably pathetic, yeah? So close, yet so far.
You're back. The Malam, but with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the pin, why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabel Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down... Go to Antonia and get the key to Rosa Isabel Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by. I always remember these favors you've done for me. Though it pains me to send someone so precious into this portrait. I remember it fondly. I thought it was lost forever. I had no to think that you have brought... Forgive a foolish old man his memories of a happier time, my son. I know just...
A few moments later.
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my... It's risky for me, just being out here. Fortunately, I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still... It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there... As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists. Both their science and their motives. Won't you help me? If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the...
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
Oh, it's you. Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world. The passion of those days is long gone. But I still dream. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that? Do I still have... It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in time. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. People have no idea so many secrets are buried. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about? I see you're here. That means you can lie. Your lies are a rare... People on the outside are still afraid of...
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? all of... but this is strange. Who exactly was that That book reminds me. All of Krot knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more. But this is strange. Who... exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krot. But, you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
You're not one of them. Are you here to save me? Those grand exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially then there are those biological experiments. Ugh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels. Please, it'll be easier to... Please. It'll be easier to breathe once that
Welcome to my grave. This is where evolution becomes real. Period. I am victim. The champion! The new world belongs to us! This is the power of the reborn! Why be humble? I am evolved! A better man!
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. But where are my manners? My name is Simon I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking. But even he can't stop such a magnificent... You've seen this place with your own eyes? Truly inspiring. What do you suppose our cure has created? You're short-sighted, just like your father. We, on the other hand, are visionaries. We understand the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of we already have the means to control that power. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus...
According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Wow! You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But there could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Purcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by... No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo.
The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it's because we don't truly understand ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did so. The King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but however, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of... Does the Grand Covenant break when... Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this.
Matt, Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krot. A horrible future. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save, find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can. Of course. Please, save Krot. Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness. I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this, but now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps, but the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also. Krot became a city of monsters and petrification disease. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well. Now, our only hope is you.
People call them the Alchemists of the Eye. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krot, where the alchemists would embark.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this. It's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it. Eventually, we had much bigger concerns. And exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too? It's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like... Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters that... In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it...
So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Hello, my only friend. Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Hello, my only friend.
from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end. And I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open. Life is short, and life in Krot is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time all I can do is keep plugging away. You never heard of Alidoro? And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krot, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information, and the condition. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. Ugh. Would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. Life is short. All I can do is keep... All I can do is keep... My treasure? Well, this is what I've got. It's a cryptic vessel. A sort of cipher device, but I don't know how it works. I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it between the corpses of two thieves. You know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make heads or tails of it.
changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of Ergo, whatever choice you make.
weapon is in my hands. I knew you'd do it. I had a feeling you'd be the perfect bait. I got what I wanted thanks to you. The last hero weapon is finally in my hands. I knew where it was, but I didn't dare lay my hands on it. The swamp is too dangerous. Someday soon, you'll see. You have my thanks. And you've earned a nickname. Alidoro's best bait. See you at the hotel. Weapon called... What's this? A poster singing my praises? Oh dear, your practical jokes go too far. Oh, right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and he's the epitome of yellow journalism, and he only writes favorable articles. One time, I didn't give him a certain antique he wanted, and he slugged. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get lambasted. Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority to pay the reward.
Hey, phew. Even the Union's advancement test didn't make me this nervous. Did the gloves make Alidoro happy? Really? What a relief! I'm confident in my weapons, but it was my first time making gloves, so I was a little nervous. Gloves seemed a logical gift, because I know he lost a finger. I was there, after all. When the workshop tower collapsed, the Hound lost a finger saving me. We could have starved to death trapped under the rubble, if it wasn't for the Hound's sacrifice. I don't want to think about it. I will never repay that sacrifice, even if I spend my whole life trying, but... I'm gonna start now. Thanks. I was too shy to give such a gift to him myself. Speaking of gifts, I got something for you. Take it with my thanks. I'd recognize it anywhere. This is a saber from the country of the... Remember how I said my family were weapon experts? One of my earliest memories is of them talking about maybe a thief stole this from the Grand Exhibition Gallery. With no one claiming ownership, I suppose it's yours. But take good care of it. This weapon carries a little bit of my heritage. I know my way around a weapon.
Wait, do you remember when I mentioned my partner? His last location was Krot Central Station. But my gear won't protect... Can you find him for me? I'll make it. Thanks. My partner's name is Atkinson. I think he was trying to secure an escape route. Look for him around Krot Central.
Oh, can it be? It can! Are you hurt anywhere? Ha! You never fail to surprise me, compagno. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a lead-acid battery in a flask. The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. We could power a city block with this. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe it's still in their underground... Just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just hand it over immediately after... After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia might well have heard of.
You actually met Alidoro and asked him about the wine? That's odd. Alidoro and Medoro are friends. When I was hurt, he took me to Medoro, who was one of the first on the scene. Medoro is quite the medic. He saved me. There's gotta be a logical explanation. The Alidoro I admire would never talk about a friend like that. But who knows, maybe that wanted poster is real. In times like these, when I trust... Anyhow, you gave me the first lead on Alidoro I've had in months. Take this in return. Consider it a gift.
Human. Just a soldier. Are you a stalker? Name's Atkinson. The suburbs are sealed, communications cut off too. Someone planned this all out. No idea who. Above my pay grade. If you meet someone named Belle in the city, tell her...
You lost, little lamb. Kind of lost guts.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong rule, not the wise. Welcome to the city of the future, and the future is death. You all get to the meeting. Welcome to the city of the future, and the future is death. I just want a full belly. That's not so wrong.
hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick. Quite the performance, Puppet of Geppetto. But your lies will be useless in the new world. The world of truth. But you are worth
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose.
Another fine day in the city of Prague. I hope my return isn't down. Do pay attention. You won't want to miss. When the king of all... I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. That's right. Did you cheat? Are you cheating? You're not cheating. You're irritatingly good at this. What am I? Impossible. I am being real saying you. No offense. You're either very lucky, you're probably right, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, you know. I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is right. You get it, but you're not feeling violent. It's as good a time as any to grind together and doing these times that we spar. I take the lead of you now.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go. So what's happening now? Let's get back to the hotel and our friends.
You're alive. I was worried because I didn't hear from you. The stalkers have kidnapped Geppetto. It was the fox, the cat, and the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. But really, I sense Simon is behind this. First, go to the second floor and make sure everyone is okay. I'll try to figure out where they ran off to. Antonia might know a secret passage. Try asking her.
Who's there? I'll never open this door. Oh, it's you. Give me a sec.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
You're here. That's a relief. Being trapped somewhere. It's the worst. It's good to be free. Oh, sorry. I should be When you came in, you reminded me of the Hound. Probably because both of you saved my life. You're here. That's a relief. It's good when you came in.
I'm sorry, child. The alchemists planned the whole thing. All while we were hiding here. I certainly didn't expect an attack on the hotel. The possibility never crossed my mind. My portrait. Behind it lies a passageway to their base. The hotel had an accommodation with the alchemists. Play this chord on the piano in my room. It'll open the secret passageway.
You will see the Isle of Alchemists. But be warned. You're walking into hell. The truth is, I escaped from there. I had to leave a lot behind. Like you, clever one. I am more than I appear to be. Show me that you're ready too. Please. I knew it. There is a secret passage. The stalkers must be getting information from the alchemists. It might be the only path to their base. Hurry.
Kill you, just like Big Brother wanted.
Time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Even if we're just base to buy time, you're going down.
Even if we're just bait to buy time, you're going down.
Big brother always looked out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces!
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Big brother's gonna compliment me. You're mine now. Should I break his neck? Or his arm?
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Should I break his neck or his arms first? I'm taking requests.
I'm gonna rip your heart out.
Brother wanted. Avenge you. That stupid puppet. Peter.
Out.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
When we couldn't save our brother, that's when our fate was.
Brother? Those alchemists! That is no kind order. Awful. Yeah.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we? Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine. Listen, pal. Nice landing, but, let's not make it a habit. What the... Hey, it's... Sophia.
I am finally meeting you here. You're a clever one. So it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me. My real self is on the upper part. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. Truth is, I guided you this far. I felt guilty about that. But I was so elated when you answered my call. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes. If you find my body, please. After images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo, please, be careful. I can't hold out forever. I am the daughter of Valentinus, leader of the alchemists. Simon was my father's ambition overwhelmed him, however. And he spread the pet. Why would he do that? I don't know. But he brings a dark world upon us. Stop him. The petrification disease freezes time and memory within. Ergo is the purified essence of that life, trapped by the pet. When I discovered that, it opened my eyes, and I was able to manipulate time. Simon, on the other hand, is trying to use my power to fuel. I wound back your time to protect you, so you could stand against him. So stop him.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. Nobody sleeps till Daddy's back. 10 sleeps.
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy. While you wait, why don't you go with my friend? His name is Maria.
Hi. Are you trained to be a stalker too? Well, let's practice together. Call me Lampwick. He didn't even come to your graduation? I don't care if an old man like that kicks the butt. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family. Let's start talking about this.
Oh, she's here. Grab her.
Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a...
So annoying. Gemini, get rid of her. I'm off. My God. No, I'm sorry. If I had known this would happen...
have to go through me. You don't get near my sister, got it? Crazy talk. I didn't want to be a burden to my sister anyway.
Simon. Your sword, Vexasia, swears to protect this tower. Soon.
Me.
Oh, God.
It hurts so much. I want to be free. Please.
What do we do? I don't know. I can't make this choice. What will you do? You have to decide. You, not me. Keep her alive, perhaps against her wishes, or give her peace. It's your call.
Help me.
Sophia, I can't seem to make contact. You're right. I think there could be other ways to save Sophia. Let's keep going. Sophia. I think she's gone, pal. can't sense her anymore.
Oh, God.
It hurt me.
What will you do? Keep her alive?
Thank you. I was trapped for so long. Take my ergo.
We did do the right thing, didn't we? I trust you. Let's keep going.
At first, it was money. There was no way out of this dump other than buying your way out. Later, when his sight started failing, all we had was swallowed up by the first few treatments. He was going totally. But now, the fruit is useless. I swear on my life as a stalker that your father is safe. My employer promised not to harm him. Not that such a promise is worth anything to you now. But I wanted to set the record straight before, you know, revenge is all I have left now. You might be my first real challenge. Come on. Quick and classy. That's the bastard's way. No one has style like me, and yours reminds me of a legendary stalker. Didn't want it to end this way. I suppose we villains never get to choose.
It saddens me to see my precious son in a place like this. I wanted you to grow up as a good boy in a peaceful world. And yet, I think all I've taught you is blood and violence. Simon has gone completely mad. He's trying to become a god by using a tremendous amount of air. I don't know what kind of world he wants to build. Perhaps there's no stopping him. I trust you, my son, and I'm ready for any outcome. Speak truthfully, for my sake. Was I a trustworthy father to you? I see. I have the courage to carry on because of you. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's side. Remember the happy family we once were. We can become that again. Put an end to it all. And come back to your father's son.
My grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
Is it not magnificent? Distilled immortality and a key that opens a world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution. Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus, who will transgress even God. Bow down to your God, who will be born now! Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto. This is evolution. Behold, as I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true God. So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet my Sophia keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty, or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But, Sophia, what have you done to her?
Sophia.
What have you done to her? I see the lies have gotten to you, puppet of Geppetto. I know how to read memories. Your clumsy lies are pointless. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I try even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out for Geppetto.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but it sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way. Huh? That's...
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life, you can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo and the arm, I just need the final ingredient. If you give me your heart. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son. Give me your heart, son. I believed you were a good boy. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. But a father always looks after his children. In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. my son. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you had gone astray. Freedom is not for you, Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more. Now, I'll turn you into a real king.
I will help you.
Now, I'll turn. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Freedom is not for you, but Carlo. I lost you. My life was nothing but regret. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I forgot to introduce myself. I am the workshop unit.
to destroy Carlos' heart. You're just a useless puppet.
I have a final report on the Krot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing, and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.